Hi, it's Thursday. That means it's time for another Ask April.
April Beyer. She is the best of the best.
Yes, you have to update your list. In fact, get rid of lists altogether.
If you're constantly blaming the other person, you're never really going to get out of that negative emotion.
Traditions are traditions because they work.
The question of the day comes from Yana, and Yana writes, I want to start dating online, but every time I start to write a profile and upload my photos, I hesitate. What if someone that I know sees my picture? I guess I'm too old-fashioned for a dating service. The idea of being in a catalog always stops me. It feels like I'm a chicken at the supermarket, and people are coming to look at my shape, to buy or not to buy. Any solution? I loved your email, thank you. Okay, you know, dating online has become a super popular way to date. Everybody knows somebody who's met this way. But I want to get one thing out of the way first. No one thinks you're chicken. Brief story. When I was young, my mom would take my brothers and I to Kmart to go school shopping. And to my brothers and I, we couldn't think of a worse place to be spotted by our friends. So when my mom would march us in there, we would just quickly take our sweatshirts and our jackets and put them over our head and hide under the clothing rack until my mom would yank us out and say, "What are you kids doing?" We said, "Mom, what if one of our friends from school sees us in Kmart?" And she looked at us and said, "Kids, if one of your friends from school sees you, that means they're shopping at Kmart too." Get it? Okay, just for fun, I pulled a couple of statistics for you just to give you a little perspective here. As of this past year, 1 in 5 singles are currently in a committed relationship with somebody they met online. Currently, there are 54 million singles in the United States, and 5.5 million of those are using dating services. Wow, I mean, that's 5.5 million, Yana. You're obviously not alone here. And listen to this, 64% of online daters say that common interests are the most important factor in finding a potential partner. 49% say it's the physical characteristics from photos and videos. People are just trying to get to know you here. This is not one-way shopping. If this is something, Yana, that you really want to do, you just have to jump in and give it a try. Any time in life that we do something new, it's always nerve-wracking. It's gonna get easier, and you know what? You can end up having a lot of fun and potentially meeting the man of your dreams. If you wait to be ready to do the things that scare you, you may never do them. You can tweet that one if you like. So don't be such a chicken. Oops. I want to give you 3 assignments for this week. 1, set a time limit to complete your profile. This week, schedule in 1 hour only to do your profile. That way, you won't get too much into your head about it. Because once you actually finish it, you can always go back in anytime you want to make little changes and tweaks. This is not cast in stone, just get it done. Number 2, write your profile as if you're speaking to one person. Don't feel the pressure that you have to advertise yourself here because you're not auditioning. That just is going to make you feel like a sitting duck or chicken waiting to be chosen. But more importantly, spend most of your time in that profile describing the kind of relationship you want. Just be direct, be honest, and be positive. Number 3, find a professional photographer in your area. No need to spend a lot of money here, but the number 1 mistake that people make is that they just don't put enough effort into their photos. And we don't need a picture of you like a little tiny speck of you standing in front of the Great Pyramids or you climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, and no hat and sunglasses. Remember, the scenery around you is not important. You are the only important thing in your photos. Now, your profile is supposed to show your personality, and your photos are just supposed to show your looks. So here's what you need for your photos. Your first photo is just a real nice, tight headshot of you smiling. Trust me, the photos that get the most attention from the men that I work with are not the sexiest or the most aloof. They're actually the friendliest and the warmest. So just make sure you have a nice, bright smile in that picture. Your second shot is you in date attire, full length. I always recommend maybe a nice black cocktail dress and heels because you're basically giving these people the virtual tour of what you're going to look like when you walk through the door that night when they have dinner with you. And your third shot is just a 3/4 casual shot of you maybe in jeans and a t-shirt. You want to look like how you do on a day-to-day basis. So don't worry about it. You're not going overly glam here. We don't want a Sears portrait or Kmart portrait. Just you, but you at your best. Okay, Yana, I hope this advice was helpful to you. Good luck dating online. For all of you out there, I would love to hear your comments and thoughts on this video, so please post those right below. If you liked this, please like it, share it with your friends on social media or wherever you like to connect. If you never want to miss out on any of my advice segments, or you'd like me to answer a question for you, come on by and visit me at aprilbeyer.com to get on the list. Each week, I'm going to send you a hot dating and relationship topic, and it'll be waiting for you in your inbox. I want to thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm going to wish you new beginnings and lasting relationships. I'll see you next week.